the feeling that something is wrong. But I remember you saying you but I remember you saying.
What's going on, YouTube? What I wanted to do today was make a video that I don't really see a lot of people make, especially motovloggers. So for anyone that's interested in motovlogging or anything like that, hopefully this information is useful. I built my very own computer, and the reasoning behind that was, if you look at some of my earlier videos, if you've ever watched any of my earlier videos, I was talking about how I was limited on my creativity and things that I could do because of my software. My current computer that I was using wasn't able to run the software that I was using. So, you know, I made the plan that I really wanted to build my own computer, and it was going to be expensive, but I got it done. So this is basically a vlog explaining to what I'm using in my computer, because I know a lot of people, a lot of motovloggers, I'm sure, just bought MacBook Pros and stuff like that, and they're editing off laptops and things. But me, I actually took it a step further. I sold my Xbox One because I never really play it, and I'm kind of just sick of the titles and stuff that come out on Xbox. There's nothing new, there's nothing innovative or creative, and I decided to step into the world of PC gaming. So with that, I built my computer for gaming, editing my videos, and VR. Because I'm either going to be picking up the Oculus or the HTC Vive probably within the next couple of weeks here. But for some reason, I really like first-person shooters. I mean, today, right before I got on my bike, I was playing Counter-Strike.
Oh, break the book me, man! Come on!
And really old game. All my buddies with computers who's been playing for years told me to stay away from that game, being a PC noob. But after, I think, 5 games, I placed second. The last game I placed second. I haven't gotten a first place finish yet in team deathmatch, but I will get there. I will definitely get there. That I can promise you. I'm gonna let everyone know what computer I have, what I'm using, and what, you know, basically what I'm using on my computer. What all parts I use to build my computer to edit my videos, just in case anyone else is thinking about doing the same thing. I'm gonna start with my case. The case is a Thermaltake Core V71, and hopefully I put the picture on the screen for you guys so you guys can get a good a representation of what it is. The reason why I chose that case is because black and blue are my 2 favorite colors, and it comes with blue fans, and I love it. So it came stock with 3 200mm fan. Motherboard, I went with an Asus Maximus Hero 8. CPU i7 6700K. It's a quad core, 4 gigahertz. My CPU cooler, I went with a Corsair H80i V2. And the reason I went with that one instead of like the big 240mm is because I had originally planned on putting this in a mid tower, my entire build in a mid, and it just, when I put it in the mid, it just didn't fit. My RAM, I went with the Corsair Vengeance LED. I think it's 3200 megahertz, really high speed RAM, and blue LEDs again. Starting to sense the theme here. Blue is my favorite color. So about this, my RAM, I have 2 16 gig sticks of RAM, which is 32 gigabytes, which is overkill. I know it's overkill, but my board can support 64 gigs, which I'm not 100% sure I will ever go to that. I can't think of a reason why. Graphics card, GPU, graphics card. I was really torn between a 1070 and a 1080, but I didn't really want to spend money on a 4K monitor, considering I was just going to be doing gaming, and 4K monitors really aren't where they should be at this point as far as gaming goes. So I went with the Asus Strix ROG 1070 overclock graphics card. it's a lot to say, but that's pretty much what it is. It's an Asus, an Asus Republic of Gamers GTX 1070 Strix OC Edition graphics card. My hard drives, I have one SSD and I have one mechanical. My SSD is a Samsung 850, I think it's an 850 EVO. 850 EVO Pro or 850 EVO. It's one of those two. Samsung 850 EVO 500 gigabytes, which I'm just pretty much using that to run Windows and a lot of my startup programs. My mechanical hard drive, I have a mechanical hard drive for my games on Steam and my VR games. Eventually I am going to be buying another mechanical hard drive because they're pretty cheap. I'm probably gonna need a 6 terabyte, but I have a Western Digital Black 2 terabyte hard drive, which I pretty much just use for my games and all my games and all of my video editing, my moto vlogging and stuff like that. That's exactly what I use it for. Power supply. My power supply is a Corsair 750 watt gold fully modular power supply. I think it's a Corsair RM750X if I'm not mistaken.
I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it.
My wireless adapter, it's an Asus. I have an Asus wireless adapter. I can't remember exactly what it is, like a AC 1900, AC 3200, something like that. I'll throw it up on the screen. Look right here. It should be right here. Whatever that is, that's what I have, okay? That's what I got right there. I knew I was forgetting something. My keyboard, I have a Corsair. See, now I'm having a hard time remembering this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a Corsair K70 Rapid Fire RGB. It's a gaming keyboard with the Cherry MX switches. And my mouse is a Logitech G502, which is also RGB. Keyboards, RGB. Graphics card, RGB. And I have a cable mod. I also have a cable mod magnetic LED light strip inside of it with the remote, which I can also change the color of. Again, RGB. My monitor. Believe it or not, the hardest part of this build was choosing a monitor. Because with the 1070 graphics card, it can run 4K, but it would only run it at like a maximum of maybe 40 frames per second, which currently 4K is topping out at like 60. So I mean, it's not bad, but as far as like if you want a game, that's not good enough, because the refresh rate on 4K monitors isn't up there yet. It's not high enough. So that's why I went with a 1440 monitor. I wanted a 1440p monitor, which is a 2K. I wanted something that had a really fast refresh rate and a really high hertz, really fast refresh rate, response rate, everything. I just wanted a really fast monitor. So I went with the BenQ Zowie 27 blah 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 something. It's a 27-inch 1440p, 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response rate, and it was pretty expensive, but it's nice. I'm really glad I picked it up. I also have a Logitech surround sound system. Don't know what that is, I got it for Christmas, courtesy of my girlfriend. Hey, I'm the Easter. Hey, come on, cuz. You act like you've never seen a motorcycle before. Jaws all on the floor. But quick run through of the computer. The case, in case I'm forgetting anything. My case is a Thermaltake Core V71. It's black and blue. My motherboard is an Asus Maximus Hero 8. My processor is an i7-6700K. My CPU cooler is a Corsair H80i V2. And my graphics card is an Asus Strix GTX 1070. My RAM is Corsair Vengeance LED. It's 32 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz, super fast RAM. And my SSD drive is a Samsung 850 EVO, 500 gigabytes. And my hard drive, my mechanical hard drive is a Western Digital Black 2 gigabyte hard drive for my gaming, for my Steam games. If anybody out there plays games on Steam, I really don't have any friends on there right now because, like I said, I was a console gamer going to PC. So drop your Steam name in the comments and I will add you. We can play together. And you can see how bad I suck on PC so far. But I'm not, some of the games are not bad. Like Overwatch, I'm alright. I'm alright on Overwatch. It's actually getting kind of cold. As you can see, the sun's going down. And when the sun goes down, that means I gotta go. These people think I'm crazy. As if my gift for beauty. Oh, I thought that was a cop. Keyboard, sorry. Getting off topic. Keyboard. Corsair K70R Rapid Fire RGB. I don't know. Logitech G502 for the mouse, I think. BenQ, okay, monitor, BenQ Zowie 27-inch 1440p, blah blah blah. I can't remember the exact model, but it's like, it's I think one of their top models. Just look it up. BenQ 27-inch monitor, 1440p, 144 megahertz, and a 1 millisecond response rate. If you look that up, then you'll know exactly what monitor I have. It has a little hole in the bottom. Well, why the hell am I explaining this? There's a picture right here. Goes blah 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 blah. Hello, peoples. Oh yeah, the software I am currently using, because I don't have an freaking Apple iMac MacBook Pro piece of crap, thin air piece of crap like all the rest of the YouTubers use. I am using Cyberlink something Ultimate. I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure I put a link, put a picture up on the screen.